Awesome. Fantastic. Well, thank you for joining me this morning, Emma. So, as you all know, my name's Sarah from SGD Body and Beauty, and I've got Emma Bitz here with me today. So Emma is a wellness mentor and also holds qualifications in nutrition, weight loss, life coaching, meditation, and is also a neurochange practitioner. So this is a course I've done. It's great for habits and, building great habits. And Emma is also passionate about empowering her clients to improve their nutrition and overall health and well-being by making healthy behavioural change, which is something I absolutely love. So Emma is committed to helping her clients achieve their health goals by providing knowledge, support, and tools personalised for each client. So she uses a non-diet approach and helps clients to make sustainable changes to build a more positive relationship with food. So good. Her main areas of interest are women's health, diabetes, weight loss, and mindset, which determines the success for overall health and wellness. And Emma also loves cooking and enjoys creating delicious recipes and enjoys long walks on the beach with her dog Lily and socializing with family and friends. So it's great to have you along this morning, Emma, and all of that is just so resonates with me, and I think will resonate for a lot of my clients as well, which is why I wanted to have you on the podcast as one of my first guests.
Thank you so much for having me here, Sarah. I'm very excited to be here. And yes, when you told me about your podcast, I thought, oh yes, why not? I would love to have the opportunity. So I really appreciate it.
Fantastic. So the way I'm going to start a lot of my podcasts is obviously with the name of my podcast, which is Strong, Healthy and Glowing. So I'd like to ask, first question, what does strong, healthy and glowing mean for you, Emma?
Oh, it means having a feeling of confidence, energy and vitality, eating nutritional, well-balanced foods, plenty of water, giving that glow and healthy look and feeling. So yeah, just that's what that means to me. Seeing a person glowing is like when you're, just beautiful glow in your face from eating well from inside in. That's how I see it.
Oh, so good. And I think it's something that people often miss is that connection between glowing skin and that kind of thing and, healthy food and what you're eating and that kind of thing. It's something that people often miss in that whole equation. So I think it's so important, the work that you're doing in that regard. Definitely.
So yeah, it's true. The food that you eat, you can see what you eat inside, it reflects outside. So it's definitely, that's what it means to me. I mean, yeah.
Oh, perfect. So just so we know, who are your target clients?
My target clients are women who are 50s and onwards. I resonate with them because I've got a lot of experiences that they've had. And women who are going through menopause phase, they're always tired, they can't sleep, they want to lose this weight, they're frustrated. Women who actually realise that they must do something about their health before serious illnesses come into place. Look, I speak to a lot of women who are actually currently struggling with a lot of health issues, hence the menopause and the diabetes and things. And through my program, I help them learn about how nutrition plays a huge role in changing their health and well-being and their mindset, because mindset is huge. So I work with them on that first, and then I move on to the nutrition side of the program. But yeah, that's my main target is women over 50s who, time poor, need help with meal planning, have issues with their health, and I work on strategies to help them move forward from that.
So good. And what do you find are some of their key challenges? I mean, obviously you've mentioned weight loss and that kind of thing, but are there other challenges there as well?
Yes, a lot of them. I do get some of them come to me, they talk to me about menopause. Now, menopause is quite a big thing, and often it's about changing your food and what you eat with menopause. Things like they don't understand why they've got all these hot flushes and why they're feeling, they can't sleep and everything. It's all about your diet. It's all about the nutrition that you eat. So these are the things that I educate them on and say, hey, this is what you need to have for menopause, whether you stop your alcohol, whether you, stop, get some sleep, try 10 minutes, try some meditation, before you get some sleep, things like that. So I give them strategies to help them. But a lot of, it's not just the menopause, there's also like, I've got high cholesterol. I'm struggling with my diabetes. Why can't I keep my sugars low? Things like that. So a lot of that, and weight loss as well, because that, along with the menopause, that comes along with the weight loss as well. And a lot of ladies just really struggling to do that. So yeah, that's mainly mainly the questions that I get from ladies out there.
Of course, I think they're big issues for a lot of women today. So yeah, and you mentioned mindset as well. So what would be your best advice or top tips for growing and maintaining a healthy mind?
Well, keeping a good, well-balanced diet with, plenty of vegetables, fruit, whole foods, good fats, lean meat, your chicken, your tofu, just an overall healthy diet. So the best advice I can give is that when we need to maintain
Silence that. Sorry about that.
it's okay. The best advice I can give you is that when you need to maintain a healthy mind is stimulated to produce new cells. Like I'm talking about, so doing certain activities and building connections in your brain that generate new cells. So it's all about, I'm talking about neuroplasticity here, and it happens when we learn and we form new skills and habits. It's like a muscle. So the brain requires constant exercise just to remain strong, and it needs that to give it proper care. And so when you're keeping a healthy mind, it helps you boost your memory ability, your alertness, you improve problem-solving abilities and your concentration. And some of these things that can help it, getting adequate sleep, that's one thing. And that means 7 to 8 hours a night of sleep to get your energy back, because it affects our energy if we don't have it affects our mind. We can't concentrate. Meditation, I always often say, look, meditate 5 to 10 minutes to clear your mind, keep it healthy, get a good night's sleep. As I said, exercising, that in itself increases the release of endorphins, which increases the release of dopamine, and we all know what that is. That makes us feel good, and that gives us a lot of energy. That helps us as well. And another thing, we have to be cognitively active. You've got to challenge yourself, and that's like learning new stuff, like doing puzzles, your crosswords, learning new skills, and most importantly, as I always say to ladies, try to stress less, because the long-term stress has an enormous impact on your mind, and it decreases all your cell life in your brains. So, keeping our mind healthy, you can include things also for nutrition side, is healthy fats in your meals, such as your minerals, your omega-3s, which is your fish and your nuts and that, vitamins, and water. Water plays also a big part on the healthy mind.
Hydration is a big one for everything, really.
Yeah.
So
definitely.
You've mentioned a couple of times that about meditation as well. So I'd love to get your thoughts on how meditation and the like fits in with nutrition, and what role nutrition plays in mental health, because we all know meditation is great for mental health, but how do these two fit in together, nutrition, mental health, and meditation?
And like you said, meditation can help with stress, and it helps the mind to be more focused, helps it to be clearer, and it also plays a role with the way that we eat. It's a connection between the mind and body. So I run meditation programs where I walk my clients through their visualization, where they're in a calm environment, they detach their thoughts, they visualize their health goals, they look at, they recognize triggers, and they learn how to nourish and honor their body. But that's just the start on how meditation can help your mind. It's just like nutrition plays a really big role in mental health as well. So mental health is it's a really big topic now. I recently read an article that said that 1 in every 5 adults experience some sort of mental illnesses, whether it's depression, anxiety, post-traumatic stress disorder. You've got experts here that are saying mental disorders are rising globally, and that health professionals and researchers are looking into finding treatments, and they are mainly focusing on nutrition that can help treat these mental health conditions. So food is playing a huge role. So what's being explored is that the fact that the diet that's heavily processed foods, soft drinks and all these refined grains, to no fresh fruit and vegetables, they certainly impacts our mental health. So some nutrients that can help are proteins, omega-3s, fatty acids, vitamin B, some folate, I think, zinc and iodine. So yes, it plays a huge role. That's how nutrition fits in with the mental health. You really need to have, a really good diet. And it's like, as I said, maintaining a healthy diet. Yeah, it's very important. It's very important for mental health. So again, choosing your foods for every food group.
Of course. And I guess on the flip side, then what role do you think, that's sort of how it all sort of fits in together. And I guess this is sort of backtracking a little bit as well, but how do you think meditation and a healthy mind can improve the health of your body?
I think when you meditate, it's a connection, and your body, you can improve your body by meditating just 10 minutes a day, and it just calms your body, and it just helps you focus, and it makes you feel overall health. You just feel a lot better. It just fits in so well with the nutrition and the meditation. Meditation is really powerful. It's not just for I find it, because myself, I do it 10 minutes a day. I started off doing it 2 minutes a day, then I've increased it to 10, and it clears your mind. It just sets you up for the day, and it works well for keeping you clear and focused on your goals and things that you want to do.
So good. And I guess keeping track of your goals is key, really. So good. So I guess on that note, switching over to more the body side of things, and we've gone over this in terms of a healthy mind, but what would be your best advice and tips for growing and maintaining a strong, healthy body?
Yes. In order for your body to function really well, you really need, as we've been talking about, you do need to eat a healthy diet. So to maintain it, you also need to ensure that you regularly, it is a balanced diet. And I'm probably repeating this, but a healthy diet should include your fruits, your carbohydrates, proteins, your fats, and in addition to that, just avoid unhealthy processed foods. And eating an unhealthy diet, it does cause harm to your body. So it forms a lot of fats and unhealthy toxins in there as well. So another way that you can ensure that you are maintaining a healthy body is being active. Additionally, committing to regular exercise will both benefit your body and your mind. And some of these can include, the benefits of doing that is you have better cognitive function, you'll have healthy weight levels, you'll have improved mental health, and it also will strengthen your joints and your muscles and your bones. So, it's best, and if you want the results, you need to commit to ensuring physical exercises at least three times a week. And include activities that you enjoy, like your walking, your yoga, your swimming, and that'll help you. And that, as this will help you exercise regularly. But another thing, ensuring you have quality sleep is another way of care of your body. Getting good quality sleep, it just allows you to rest and recuperate, and so you can move more successfully during the next day as well. When it comes to maintaining, we just need, and water, I can't stress enough, hydration is really, really important too. It enables our body to perform to its full capacity. So, keep hydrated, drink 2 litres of water a day, limit your alcohol too, avoid smoking. The best advice I can give you for your healthy, strong body.
Oh, nice. They're such good tips. So they seem basic, but they're really, really not. So yeah. And then going back to that note, you've mentioned weight loss earlier on. And in my work as a PT, I see so many people who want to lose weight, and it's the first thing they say to me. So could you tell us a bit perhaps about how, I mean, as a nutritionist, could you tell us a bit about how nutrition plays into the weight loss game? Or I shouldn't call it a game, but into the weight loss side of things.
Yeah, look, I know a lot of people, a lot of ladies, when they start an exercise plan or they're working with a PT, nutrition and exercise go hand in hand. So nutrition plays a huge role. It's important to maintain a well-balanced diet. They can't just do the exercise and then go out and, eat unprocessed foods. I won't say McDonald's or hamburgers or something like that, but, they need to ensure that if they want to be, create a tone and muscle tone and lose the weight, the only way to get results is to maintain a good nutritional program, and that's incorporated with your program, with the PT program. But it definitely plays a huge role in nutrition, because you've really got to eat you've got to eat well to be able to lose the weight and tone and keep fit, if that, so to speak. That's
so good.
Yeah, because I know a lot of people, that's what a lot of ladies, they go to the gym mainly to lose the weight, but they don't realize that you've actually got it all comes together when you've got to actually eat well to be able to see the results as well.
Totally. It's probably the biggest thing I say to a lot of my clients is, they come in and go, oh, I want to lose weight. Well, how's your diet as well? Yeah. Oh, no, it's my exercise I need to look at. And it's like, you need to look at both.
Yeah, exactly. And this is what a lot of people, and they feel disheartened, they don't lose the weight, and they don't know that it's actually because they haven't eaten well. And a lot of people have that mindset that, I'm going to go to the gym, I'm going to lose all this weight, but they don't realize that you've actually got to eat well as well. It's not just doing the pounding, doing the exercises. You really, really need to change your mindset about eating well as well. It's a holistic thing. It's whole, like it's all together. It's combined, nutrition and exercise.
Yeah, definitely. And then on that note, what would be your top tips for sticking to a healthy, nutritious eating program?
Yeah, look, in today's times, we're really busy all the time, and it's hard to stick to an eating program sometimes, and I get it, especially if you're really busy. But eating the whole foods that are minimally processed, like your fruits, your veggies, your nuts, your seeds, your dairies and your eggs, the legumes and lean meats, but because whole food foods are high in fiber, so they keep you fuller. So it's really important you get those into your body, but also avoid your quick fix diets, because they might work in short term, but they're not sustainable long term. And not only does it make you put on the weight gain again, it also affects your metabolism. So it makes it very sluggish each time you stop and start a diet. So they're just not healthy. So avoid your quick fixes diets. Another thing I tell is keep snacks on hand. Just keep them on hand. We're often hungry between meals. So to choose the snacks that are high in protein and fiber, and that will prevent you from craving as well. And that could be simply a boiled egg, or hummus and crackers, or a small tub of yogurt with some nuts in it. Another tip I can give is track your food. Track your food by writing in a journal. It just makes you more aware on how much you're eating. But you can also track this on. I often tell the ladies, My Fitness Pal is a really good app as well. and you can track your food on that too. And there's some really great tips there for nutrition. They've got great, great tips on there as well. And it helps you keep on track. There's a lot of information on that. That's an app that you could use as well. If you don't want to write it down, you can track it in your MyFitness app. Another tip I can recommend is try not to skip your meals. As I said before, they slows down your metabolism. I don't know if I said that before, but that was quick diets. But, make sure, because what happens is it makes your body store fat in other areas of your body. And when you leave long amounts of time between meals, it contributes to binge eating. And then that's when you start eating unhealthy foods. There's another tip I can give you. Meal prepping is another one. It's a good way to save time during the week, especially if you've got a busy schedule, because having those meals, it avoids you from getting takeaways, stopping by the takeaways when you're tired, you're coming home from work and you're really hungry. At least you go home and you can heat up your meal. It's ready there for you. It saves you from stopping to do that on your way home. And my last tip would be keep temptations away from the house. Keep them away. Just try not to, when you go to the supermarket, I try not to go down the biscuit aisle or the lolly aisle. I kind of divert from there. Try and divert from there so that you're not buying stuff to things that, products like biscuits and things like that. I mean, I know you can have them at times. I'm not saying completely take them out of your diet, but keep them, just keep them away. Try and be aware of really good snacks that you could eat. And if you don't want it, you can always do your shopping online, so you don't have to have those temptations in the house. So yeah, that's pretty much some tips I can. They've helped.
Yeah, no, that's great. That's great. I'll link the MyFitnessPal in the show notes as well, because I think they've got a website as well as a app,
Yes.
don't they?
Yes. Yeah.
Awesome. So they're great tips. So
there's a lot there, but there's just so many ways people can, there's just so many ways you can stick to a healthy program. I mean,
exactly. And it doesn't have to be an all or nothing thing either, which I think a lot of people fall into that trap of being an all or nothing. They go, well, if it's, if I've had one biscuit or something like that, then this week's a write-off, I'll start again on Monday.
Yeah.
And that's another big thing I see. It's like people saying things like that, when in reality, okay, great, you think you've fallen off the wagon or whatever it is, you've had a couple of drinks, you've had a big hamburger or whatever it might be, but don't wait until the Monday to start again. Don't write off the rest of the week just because you've had one, whether you call it a binge meal or whatever you want to call it, get back on and start again. Like every minute is a new minute for that matter. So it doesn't have to be the next day. It doesn't have to be the next week. It can be start again the next hour. It's a new hour, new minute, new whatever it is.
Yeah, absolutely. And I find you're right about that, because there is a lot of women that, women especially, they just punish themselves and think, they feel really guilty, but it's nothing to feel guilty about. We all do. Look, we're all human and we all do it. So, just start again. Like you said, the next hour. Yes, do that. Don't worry about it. It's done. Did you enjoy it? That's okay. You've had it. You've enjoyed it. That's it. Move on and just, change your mindset around it all.
That's it. And I think that's the thing, if you're going to have a treat, go into it with that mindful attitude of, knowing what you're doing and, actually going in and going, what, we're going out for dinner. I'm going to enjoy it. It's someone's birthday. We're going to have that piece of birthday cake and I'm going to enjoy it. And then, then I'm going to go back to my normal healthy habits and move right along. And I find that the people who have that kind of attitude of going in and going, it's my husband's birthday, I'm going to enjoy that piece of birthday cake and, live a little at his birthday dinner. Well, live a little, so to speak, and then move along and go, next morning, or even, you know, even by the time we leave the restaurant, I'm back to my healthy habits, and I'll have a nice, you know, I'll have a bottle of water in the car, and I'll have, you know, nice drink of water on the way home. I'm not going to snack once I get home before bed. You know, I'm going to be healthy from then on, from that moment you leave the restaurant, kind of thing. So, and there's healthy options at plenty of restaurants too. So,
absolutely.
Yeah. Anyway, enough of me talking.
Oh no, it's brilliant. It's great. It's great to share. Absolutely. I totally agree with you there. But yes, it's so simple, but
Oh, definitely.
We just, it's about, like you said, you know, we just got to think of it like that. That's how it is. We change our mindset around it, and it's quite simple.
That's it. So, as a lot of you know, the other side of my business is actually skincare, beauty, and makeup. So I'm also interested. I'm also interested in how nutrition and mental health and meditation can actually impact your skin. So I'd love to get your thoughts on that.
Yeah, look, so good. Meditation, honestly, it's powerful. Like, it can help you lead a really healthy lifestyle, and make better choices, even when it comes to your skin. Because it's being stress-free as possible is, of course, most important, but the motivation is to take care of yourself is also a major aspect as to when it comes to a clear, healthy skin. So healthy eating, we keep talking about this throughout the whole podcast, but yeah, healthy eating is so important. Exercising, taking care of your mind and your body. An effective skincare routine, which sometimes people don't do that. And of course, big on this, and I know I've been talking about this throughout, hydration. So all these daily choices that can impact your skin, all these things, being stress-free, making better choices with your food, meditating. It's amazing. It's such an amazing, easy tool. It's an affordable tool, and not only when it comes to your mind, your body and your skin as well. So it's really, it can help you focus. And when your mind, I keep talking about meditation, but it's just an amazing tool. It really is. So yeah, I'm keeping healthy and eating. Yeah, nutrition does, and mental health. You're talking about mental health. It does. Nutrition and having a clear mind, it definitely impacts your skin, because if you're not looking after your skin, you do get things that you often see people with dry skin, skin that has got a lot of, pimples or acne. That's all from stress and not eating well and not looking after yourself. So for me, good nutrition, meditation definitely can help. Definitely has an impact.
Yeah, that's so good, so good. And on that note, what would be your tips for glowing skin?
Yes. Again, a healthy diet that benefits the entire body. And with the skin, even if a person has a good skincare routine, right? They might not find their skin looks healthy if they don't take care of themselves internally. So things to avoid, probably high in sugar, saturated fats. Focus on like your fresh fruits and vegetables, your whole grains, your lean proteins. Eat healthy fats such as olive oil and avocados and nuts. And vitamin D is also very important, because it protects you against, if you have vitamin D, you have your seafoods, your fortified dairy milks, your plant-based milks, and that actually, vitamin D protects you from your skin against sun damage as well. Omega-3 fatty acids are a really big one too. So you've got your chia seeds, your walnuts and your salmon, all these to help you get that glowing skin. Vitamin C as well. Big on vitamin C. You've got your citrus fruits, your your peppers, your bell peppers, kiwi and broccoli, strawberries. They're really, you know, these are things, they're antioxidants, these things. They're so important. And another thing that I've been reading about is zinc. Zinc as well, pumpkin seeds, beef, your chickpeas, and probably I think pork as well, and a little bit of crab. But all these, you know, these are really important to actually give you that glowing skin. So it's inside out that that helps that skin glow. And there's probably other vitamins as well. Like you've got, I think it's vitamin A that's, you know, that helps. It protects the skin. You know, it's for maintenance of healthy skin. And there's also, just trying to think, because, you know, vitamin B6 as well. That's right. Yeah, vitamin B6 for skin rashes and cracks in your skin around the mouth, all that sort of stuff. So getting really good, a lot of vitamins, it just absolutely is very important to have, you know, to keep your skin glowing. And water.
Yep.
Water.
I know, it's interesting that we often get a lot of moisturizers and all that kind of thing, and treatments that have vitamin C in them. So it's interesting to see that the same thing applies when it's ingested as well, so through your food. So that's,
absolutely,
it's all linked, like we were saying. So definitely. Yeah, I guess before we finish up, if people have got time for one habit in terms of nutrition, weight loss, meditation, mental health, what would you recommend? What would be that one habit?
Okay, so I recommend meditating 5 minutes a day, 3 times a week, especially if you're starting. If you're a beginner, just start slowly and increase your minutes as the meditation becomes more consistent part of your routine. I highly recommend it. If you can't do it in the morning, if you're feeling that you're a little bit stressed or you have a little bit of anxiety, just stop. And you can even listen to a guided meditation, but just do it for 5 minutes and see how your body will improve. Even for a week, just do it for a week and see the improvement. You'd be surprised, the improvement of your mindset, your whole outlook of your body, your mind mainly. Nutrition, I often like keep a fruit bowl in the kitchen or your dining table all the time, because that will help you with cravings when they come on. So they're very, especially if they're fresh, they're appetizing, they're very handy fruit. It's so much better than grabbing some chips or cookies. So fruit's always probably the best thing I would recommend if you're having you're hungry or you're having a craving. That's a good habit to have. So have fruit around the kitchen, I think. So it's, you know, it's not only, fruit's full of vitamins and minerals and antioxidants. So it gives you, you know, it's full of complex carbohydrates and natural sugar. So it'll keep you satisfied, and also it gives you a bit of an energy boost as well. In terms of weight loss, as you know yourself, long-term weight loss, it takes time and effort, and it's a long-term commitment. So while you don't want to, you know, put up your weight loss indefinitely, you should make sure that you're ready to make a permanent change to eating and activity habits. So for that, just ask yourself, my tip is, you know, are you willing to change? Are you willing to change to make a difference in your life for weight loss? Are you willing to change your habits and change your lifestyle? So you need to, be willing to do that. So those are my tips.
Dick. Oh, that's so good. Thank you so much, Emma. I'm sure all my listeners, or all our listeners, are going to get a whole heap of value out of this. So thank you so much for joining me this morning, and looking forward to seeing any comments and questions, and also reviews for the podcast as well. So if anyone's got any comments or questions, I will also link Emma's social media and also website. You've got a website, don't you, Emma?
Yeah.
How can people best get in contact with you?
They can get in contact with me through, Facebook. I have a page, or they can message me. On my page, there's details, Wellness from Within. Yeah, and I've got all my details on my page. So message me. I've got a website, emmabitz.com.au. So yeah, contact me or message me. Find me on Facebook. I'm on Facebook under Emma Bitz if they want to. So yeah.
Perfect. Fantastic. Thank you so much, Emma. I'll link those, link the Facebook page and also Emma's website on the show notes. And yeah, look forward to speaking with you soon, Emma. Thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you. Thank you so much. You have a great day. Thank you.
Thank you.